So, I am Tenacious Earl here on the Tabletop Baseball Plus channel, here with the exciting conclusion to the 2018 San Diego Open, part of the 2018 Tenacious Golf Tour, as you can see up here in the upper left corner. Nice new logo. Thanks Ken Castro in one of the earlier videos for pointing out that you liked it. I like it too. I designed it myself, and I'm trying to get my daughter she's a much better artist than I am, to try and make me one that's a little bit more snazzy than that, but we'll see. So we are at the point of this tournament where we will be deciding whether there's going to be any emerging contenders or not. So and from there, so the first group is on the 15th hole. And so they have 4 holes left to go, and we're going to try to roll out the rest of this tournament. So we got the lead group needs to play the back 9, so let's try to get through that right now. We will be right back in just a moment with the conclusion to this tournament, the 2018 San Diego Open from Pacific Pines South Course in La Jolla, California. Okay, so we are just about ready to roll off here for the emerging contender. So what we have here, what we need to do first is determine Magellanes. He is 1 under par, so if you look here at this chart where we determine, because he is not 2 under or better, we're going to roll twice for the emerging contender, which is this little piece of the chart here. So if you get a 1 on either of these 2 dice, we will have someone from the B plus come up here, and I have my B plus pack. Could also be the B, so we'll have to see whether it's B or B plus. But 34 is not going to be one, so we roll again. 36, so no emerging contenders again. We have yet to have one of those come true, and the B pluses will go back. And we'll get back to the action here at the 15th. And we've got 5 golfers out of the 12 who are on the fast track. And what I mean by fast track is that we roll off of the out of contention golfer scores. So Van Dyke with a birdie on the last hole, daunting hole, and a 3. That'll be a par 4. And Aberley with a 1, we have to roll that, and so he will birdie. Okay, so we will go back to 14, a par 4, and it'll be see, Chico Fonseca here on this normal hole, and it's a 6. That'll be a bogey. And next up will be Heath Sommers, who is stormy now, and he took a bit of a spill here in the last hole. On the par 5, he took a bogey and just had a lost ball. So trying to get himself back together. He's 3 back, hoping that maybe he can string something together here and make a charge. Maybe have Magellanes come back to the field a little bit here, but let's see. So that is a 2, so the course controls it with a 26. So that'll be course cam, and it is normal, so it's not daunting. Par 4 with a 4, cordial no, daunting no, and there's no exclamation mark, so it's an easy putt for par. And he makes it. So back to 13, it's Justin Wallace, who was in the lead not that long ago, but back-to-back bogeys have really hurt his chances here. He's got to get back together. He's got a cordial hole here, or semi-cordial, par 5, with a somewhat tough green, but he's going to have control of this hole with a 2-3-3. So is he a legend? No. Is he a champion? No. Is he a hero? No. So he's on the green. Golf Cam green, and it's going to be a challenging green here because of the dot and a 3. Yes, it's going to be a clutch putt for par for him. He could end up with 3 bogeys in a row. And, boy, he'd love to. He's going to go for broke here. He is going to take his 1-3 clutch putt chance and try to pile up another blue chip. If he misses this, he will lose the blue chip he has, drop back to 4, and that may end his contention here. And he makes it. So, clutch putt for par for Wallace. He'll maintain that spot at 9 under, 3 strokes back, and he will gain another chip. So, Alvestad is not on the leaderboard anymore. This is a semi-cordial with a 6 as a bogey. So he's had 3 bogeys in a row. This pairing has been pretty pathetic. Okay, so Cavallari 4 back. 24 course. Golf Cam course. That is a 6 on a par 4. On a daunting hole. It's going to be a clutch putt for par. So he's a neutral putter, 1-3, and he makes it. So he'll get a chip out of that. And Moberly, a 2 on a daunting hole, is going to be a par. So we will go to Emmerich, who birdied recently. So he's on the 11th. And a 16, he's in the woods off the tee. So trying to get up and down. Not a workman, so it's going to be a moderate putt for par for him. And he will just roll and hope for not a 6, and he gets a 1, so that'll be a par. And now you got Broadus, who has that red chip. So it's going to be a 14. Course Cam with it showing, it means it is going to be a daunting hole. So with a 6 on a par 3, is it daunting? Yes. So it's going to be a double difficult putt for par. And, yeah, he is going to have to take his lumps here and take his easy bogey putt. He does make it barely. But he's going to move back. He's going to drop to 8 under, 4 back. And his day is not going so well. Wait a second. Yeah, so I guess I need to put hole number 9 on the bottom of the pile. So we're up to the first and second place guys here. You got both of them who birdied the last hole, but Magellanes had the birdie earlier. So semi-daunting, and it's 4. So then a 16 is the course, and so it is daunting. 5, par 4, daunting, yes. Double difficult putt for par for Magellanes. This could be, oh boy, he's gonna have to drop a shot here, and he's got an easy putt for bogey, and he makes it. But he did not want to have that happen. So everybody's gonna move up 1. So McAdams now with a chance maybe to have a 2-shot swing. We'll see if he can do that. There's another 3. So there's an 11. He's in the rough with his second. See if he can get up and down. with a 1. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Perfect strike from an uneven lie. Pin roll. Can he get another 1? So let's see. Go for the pin. It's a 6, so it's going to be a difficult putt for par. And he is going to use his blue chip because he'll get another 1, and it will be a moderate putt for par now. And he makes it. So he will stay 1 back. So we're bunching back up again here, and we are to 16. As you can see, that's the last of the ones I adjusted. Let's see, what did I took it, the semi-daunting away and just made it neutral. So, all right, we've got, again, Van Dyke and Aberley. Aberley birdied the last, so this is a normal hole, and a 3 is a par. Van Dyke, that's a 1 on a normal hole. He's going to birdie. So, actually, I think what we will do, let's just go ahead and play them out, then we don't have to worry about it. Let's see, so Van Dyke is going to be first to go here on the normal hole. That's a par. Aberley is a 1 on a normal hole. That's a birdie. And then we will finish them out here on 18. This should be a double cordial, or it's double semi-cordial. So let's roll this for Van Dyke. Or no, that's for Aberley. So Aberley gets a double cordial hole, but a 6. So we re-roll this. It'll be a par. And then for Van Dyke, it'll be cordial, 6, and we re-roll this. And it'll be a bogey for him. So, all right, let's just real quick add these up. So 1 under par, 35 for Van Dyke. On the back, that's a 72. And what's that? 1 under par on the back for Aberley. 35 and 40 is 75. Not a very good round there. So, in any event, we've got those guys taken care of. Now we can go back to 15. And I'm not going to do any more fast tracking of anybody. We'll just, but that cuts one group out. And actually, what I could do real quick here, if I can find a piece of paper to use, I can use this. So 288. Well, let's see. Aberley was at 211, and 75 is 286, and then 72 for Van Dyke, 283. So that is minus 2 and minus 5. Okay, so to Heath Sommers, par 4, daunting hole, and he'll have control with 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's going to go to Golf Cam Green with a 2, but it's a challenging green, so it's going to be a clutch putt for par for him, and he is already gold. He has a good chance to pick up another blue chip. 1 to 5, and he makes it. So he picks up a 4. Fonseca on this daunting hole, and it's a 4. That'll be a par. Okay, so now we go to Wallace. He's got 2 chips to use. Okay, so it's going to be an 11 rough on the second shot. So take a look here on the par 4 and a 6. Second shot. Is he a master? No, he's not. Double difficult putt for par. Well, he is going to go ahead and he'll lag it up, and that'll leave an easy bogey putt. He'll make that, and he's going to take a bogey here, 5. Move back to 3 back, but he's still got those 2. And so now we've got all the stat, but he's got those 2 chips to use. And so a normal hole with a 4 is a par. So now we've got Cavallari. Par 5, can Cavallari cash in here? It's going to be hole controlled, 44 in the sand with his second. Can he get up and down for a birdie here? With a 3 in his second. Chunky. No, he's not chunky, so he's going to have a difficult putt for birdie. And well, doesn't really raise his chances much to it. He's going to try and give it a go, and he will see if he can. He needs a 1 to make this difficult putt for birdie, and it's a 2. He misses it. If he would have used the chip, he would have gotten the birdie. So now he's got a moderate putt for par, and he will make that. So lost opportunity there. And now you got Moberly, semi-cordial, and a 6 is going to be a bogey. So we go back to 12. Oh, man. Dang, and of course. Okay, boy, that's our first 6 in a while. He's going to take the par. Okay, Ryan Broad is still with that red chip. And it's going to be hole controlled 34, so it's going to be course with a daunting hole, so it doesn't really help much. This is a really tough course. It's daunting, so it's going to be a clutch putt for par for him. This is for Broadus, of course. He's 1 to 3. And he is going to use his red chip. It's going to make him a rust. He needs a 1 now, but it'll also prevent him from getting a red chip on top of that. So, and he makes the putt. Can't get a blue chip out of it, but he does make that clutch putt for par, and he dumps his red chip. And we'll go to 11, where we've got McAdams, who, because he's lucky, always gets a blue chip even when he's out of them. And it's going to be 36, which is in the woods with his iron shot off the tee here on this 221-yard par 3. So how is he going to do getting out of there? Workman. Well, it's going to be a gimme putt for par, which he makes. Now Magalhaes. And so 13, he's in the rough. So 4, not a Workman, so he's going to have a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5. He makes it. Got to make those putts down the stretch. Okay, so we got some guys already in the clubhouse. So Sommers, 2 back with 2 chips to his favor, this par 3. And it's a little easier than normal. So it's going to be 2-3-3. His control. Is he a hero? No, he is not. So it's going to be experience semi-icon with a dot. So he will be an icon. He's got a 2, so this should give him a birdie putt. Icon, yes, so he's a gimme putt for birdie. He could really easily move to 1 back here if he can make this gimme putt. And he does. He will be 1 back with 2 chips to his person, and we've got some potential drama here forming, as Sommers, he took a nasty bogey there, but he is still at 4 under par on his round, and you got Fonseca here on this normal hole with a 3 is going to be he's going to par it, so we move back to 15. And at 15, we've got Wallace and Alvestad. First, we'll do Alvestad because he has the honor. This is a daunting hole in a 5. That's going to be a bogey for Alvestad. 4 out of the last 5 holes, he has taken a bogey. And now Wallace with his 2. He's going to spend 1 and take control on this hole. So feels like he needs to assert himself. He's 3 back and running out of holes. So a 1-3-6 on the par 4. Duffer or scatter? No, he is not. Hero? No, he's not. So it's gonna be his mood, and he's not in any mood at the moment. A 1 on a par 4. Is he stormy? No. So he's got a gimme putt for birdie. And guess what? If he can make this, he will be sunny the rest of the round, and he will get to 2 strokes behind. And he makes it. So he is 2 strokes back. That is, I believe he is at 9 under. Trying to organize these guys to where I believe Magellanes is at 11. He started the day at 11, and he is at even par. So yes. Okay, so you've got Cavallari. 23 is in the sand with his second shot on the par 4, and a 6 is he sandy? No. Double difficult putt for par. He is going to lag it, and he'll make the putt for bogey. So he keeps that blue chip, but he's going to drop back to 4 back. And Moberly here on the normal hole with a 3. That'll be a par. So now Emmerich at the par 5 will be first to play. So a 2 means that he will have control with a 2-5-6. Can he get to 1 back? Is he a legend? He's semi-legend, but doesn't have it showing. So, direct green, no. Drops onto the green, but no bite. Rolls to the fringe. So let's check out his short game with a 2. Is he stone? No, he's not stone. So, it's going to be the pin micro chart, which is right here. And it's a 6. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. Not what he was hoping for. And he is going to roll it out here with the 1-3. Actually, no, he's going to use the blue chip, make it 1-5. And he would have made it either way, but he would have felt aggrieved if he hadn't used it. So 1-5-5. On the par 5, bomber, semi-bomber, but doesn't have it, and he's not a duffer, so is he hero, semi-hero? Still doesn't have that hero, and he's not a champion, so it's going to be Mood. Oh yeah, who? Wallace. Was it Wallace that made the birdie? Yeah, he's the one that's sunny the rest of the round. I forgot to mark that down. Was it Wallace or was it Somers? No, well, I wouldn't have known Somers was Stormy. So it's Wallace. All right, so oh, right, Mood for Broadus with a 5 on a par 5. Is he Stormy? No, so it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. All right, so he needs to make this in order to be, will turn sunny if he makes it. Moderate putt for birdie is 1 to 2, not great chances, but he does make it. So that's a nice 4 for Broadus. Moves to 2 shots back. He becomes sunny. Actually, he already was sunny, but so he wasn't Stormy. And he stays sunny with the birdie. So he's 2 back, and we will go to McAdams and Magallanes. So daunting par 4 12th. And so a 3 means that it's going to be a 34. Course, cam, daunting hole. That's kind of we've gotten a lot of those on this course. And then a 5. Is it daunting? Yes. Double difficult putt for par. He could drop into a tie here on the. Well, he can't afford to make double. He is going to take the easy bogey putt, makes it, and bogeys on 2 of the last 3 holes. And let's roll out McAdams here. See if there's happens to be somehow a 2-shot swing on this hole. 6. Well, he's going to take another blue chip. He will be tied. You know what? No, he's not. He is going to attack the green on this par 4. So he's going to get a little risky since he's got a blue chip that he can use. But it's a 6. So on the par 4, difficult putt for par. It's a 1 to 3. He's going to have to use that blue chip to make it a 1 to 5. And he makes it. So Somers is also in the lead. Emmerich, Wallace, and Broadus are all 1 back. Cavallari 3 back. So just keeps getting more and more interesting here. So we still have a ways to go here until we're getting closer to the 5th group coming in. So we got Somers in the lead at this challenging par 4. He is going to spend a chip to take control of this hole. So he takes control with a 1, 2, 3 on this par 4, and that is going to be green cam. It is a challenging green. So with a 2, friendly green, no. Challenging green, yes. Clutch putt for par. And he is gold. He may earn, well, he can't earn a chip there. He needs a 1 to 5, and he makes it, so he'll get the par for Fonseca. Normal hole 5. He gets a par as well, so we will go back to 16. Somers remains in the lead. It'll be Wallace now, who is 1 back and who birdied the last hole. He was on this par 3, 16th. Not daunting, not semi-daunting anymore. It's just normal. So a 2, so it'll be a 66, and he is on course cam with a 3 and a par 3. It's cordial, no. Daunting, no. He has a clutch putt for par, and he will take his chances with the 1 to 3, and he misses. And it's a good thing he didn't spend that chip because it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So now an easy putt for bogey, correct? which he makes. But he is going to drop a shot, and he's been going bogey, birdie, bogey here. It looked like he was prone to make a move, but now he's got to gain 2 shots in 2 holes. So, oh yes, Alvestad, we got to roll him out on this normal hole. The 4 is a par. And now Moberly on a daunting hole and a 5. That's going to be that'll be a bogey for him. And now Cavallari, who is gotta start making some birdies here. So it's going to be course controlled 24. It's green cam. Now it is a challenging green, but he's got a 6. Friendly green or laser golfer. Is he laser? No, he is not laser. So it'll be a clutch putt for par. He's going to escape real trouble. He's not going to use that token as he wants to gain another one if he can get it. And he missed it. And see, that's the thing, is if you use it and you get a 6, you do lose it. And so he doesn't get a red chip, but he is going to... That was a clutch putt for par. Now he needs an easy putt for bogey, which he makes, but he's going to drop a shot. So, unfortunate for Palmiro. Alright, so we're going to go to 14, and it will be Broadus, 1 back, no chips, and he's going to take a chip and take his par here. And Emmerich now, he would love to get a 6 as well and just hang in there. But he has to go with the 23, which is in the sand with his second shot. And a 1, is he chunky? No, he is not, so that's a pin shot. Pin shot and a 3. Easy putt for par for Emmerich. And he makes it. Alright, so the leaders. The final group, and it's going to be McAdams, who goes first on this cordial par 5. And McAdams is going to get a little bit creative here. He's going to take control. And so, actually, I need to drop the white die, not the green one. He's going to take control of this with a 1-2-4 on the par 5. See how that works out for him. Duffer, no. Hacker, no. Soft, no. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for McAdams. Well, not the easiest chance in the world. 1-2, and it's a 3, so he will miss it. Easy putt for par, makes. So he will remain tied for the lead. Magallanes. Oh, darn it all. I want to get this done. 1-5-6. Legend. Yes, Magallanes is a legend, so that's going to be the gallery cheers on the par 5. He will get a chip, and I dropped my chart here. Ow. Ow. And a 6. Is he a hacker? No, it just really hurt my shoulder there. It's going to be strong applause. We re-roll the white die. And I'm hurting so bad. And a 6. Superior distance, short accuracy, double difficult putt for birdie. And he will lag and take his easy putt for par, which he'll make. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this short for now. We'll be back for the conclusion of this, but it's getting late, and I have time to do this tomorrow, so we'll be back for the final part of this tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you then.